For a long time, we've been taught a basic truth. There just aren't enough resources. Every economic choice we make comes from this idea. It feels like a constant fight between what we always want and what's available. But as we started our project right here on campus, a big question came up. Is this really the whole story? Or is there another way to see things? Like many students, we started our research with this common idea. Normal economics tells us that people always want more. This, plus not having enough resources like money or time, shapes how we act with money, pushing us to always buy things driven by self-interest. It is a system built on the idea that we are always fighting for what's not enough. But as we look deeper into Islamic economics, our way of thinking started to change a lot. We found out that Islam sees resources not as naturally limited, but as a gift from God. The Quran itself questions the idea of natural scarcity. We learned that the real problem wasn't having too little, but something else. What we think of as scarcity often comes from human carelessness, bad choices, and caring too much about money and things. It's a man-made scarcity, created by how we use and share God's gifts. The main problem we saw wasn't about having enough, but about how things are shared. As a voice-over artist, learning about the Islamic view was amazing. The idea that Allah has already given us enough, that there isn't naturally a lack of things, was a huge change from what I knew before. Our journey then took us to the Maqasid al-Sharia, the main goals of Islamic law. This guide became our moral compass, showing us how money decisions can help lessen resource scarcity. We found that economic actions must follow moral and spiritual values, a big difference from the usual approach that often ignores ethics. The goal isn't just to make money, but to protect basic parts of life.
As the script writer, understanding Maqasid al-Sharia was super important. It was not just a complicated idea. It actually became the moral lens through which we look at how resources are managed in Islamic economics.
For example, Hifz al-Mal, protecting wealth, means caring for shared resources and stopping waste. And Hifz al-Nafs, protecting life, means making sure everyone has their basic needs met. Misusing resources, we learn, isn't just wasteful. It's seen as zulm, unfairness, and fasad, wrongdoing, both strongly forbidden in the Quran.
Seriously? How irresponsible can they be to leave such a huge pile of garbage here? As D1, performing the roleplay, acting out scenes on consumption really made me think it is easy to talk about being moderate, but seeing how quietly waste can come into our daily lives was a big realization.
Our project even made us think about our own buying habits. Islamic ideas on spending directly face the problem of people always wanting more.
I think this much is enough. Alhamdulillah, I'm full. Oh my god, I cannot finish this food. Never mind, I will going to throw this food away.
Ideas like moderation or wasatiyah, being responsible, and keeping things simple are not just ideas. They are useful ways to stop greed and waste. The Quran itself warns against being too much. By putting basic needs first and by seeing spending as a kind of worship, we find that people can really help save resources. This way of thinking goes beyond just getting what you want. It is about making careful choices that are right and help everyone.
MashaAllah, so delicious. If I take a lot, I might not finish it. So, I will take a little and just enough. Alhamdulillah, I finished the food. Luckily, nothing went to waste.
As the editor, the most interesting part for me was seeing how Islamic economics doesn't just deal with scarcity, but actively works to make things fairer. It's a complete system.
But the biggest discovery for us was understanding how Islamic economics greatly changes how resources are shared. Unlike normal ways of thinking, which only care about market forces and who can pay, Islamic economics follows Islamic principles, focusing on fairness, equal sharing, and helping society. The goal is to meet the needs of everyone, not just those with money. We learn that wealth is seen as something given by God, not just a personal thing.
The food at the cafe is kind of expensive. It's okay, I will just eat Maggi. Money's a bit tight right now.
This makes people want to share and stops them from hoarding. This moral code uses organized ways to help close the gap between rich and poor.
Assalamualaikum. I have something for you. Waalaikumsalam. Is this food for me? Wow, thank you so much.
Zakat, the required giving, makes sure money was around. Al-Kaf, or funds for public good, create lasting resources for communities like scholarships or new university buildings. These ways show what social fairness means, giving respect to people and making sure resources truly benefit everyone.
Making the pictures for Zakat and Waqf made me realize these aren't just acts of kindness, they're organized ways to make society fairer. Directly dealing with unfairness and making sure resources really get to everyone.
After this journey, our answer to the question, are resources scarce in the Islamic economy, is clear. Not naturally. The real scarcity is made by humans. To finish our journey, we found that not having enough resources in Islamic economics isn't about limited things, but about human actions, always wanting more, being greedy, and not sharing fairly. This is a big difference from normal ways of thinking, which often miss the moral side. The Maqasid al-Sharia gives us a complete guide, promoting being moderate in spending, using wealth wisely, and having organized ways to share wealth through zakat and al-Qad. Our project has made us sure that by making economic choices that are good, by not wanting too much, acting morally, and sharing fairly, we can truly get over the problem of seeming scarcity. It is a goal to think differently about how we use resources and how we treat each other for a truly fair and good world.